Your child isn't autistic. They're advanced. Here's the truth they didn't tell you. Let's talk about something that's long overdue. A lot of parents are having children right now that society has labeled autistic. But let me offer you a higher truth. Your child is not autistic. Your child is advanced. They aren't broken. They aren't behind. They're communicating in a way we have forgotten how to receive. See, your child speaks the language of emotion, not just words. And if you really pay attention, they're teaching you something we have all forgotten. The true language of the divine is emotion, not speech. Emotions equal energy in motion. And that's exactly what your child is. Pure energy in motion. They feel everything deeply. They observe. They sense. And they may not speak in full sentences, but they speak in frequency. They already listen. They are already speaking. You just have to learn how to hear them. What does that mean for the parent? It means instead of forcing them to conform to a whole system, meet them where they are. Heal your own energy. Heal your emotional body so you can understand theirs. Because here's the truth. We are the primitive ones. We lost touch with how to communicate through emotions. Now we ask these advanced souls to come down to our level, to speak like us, to act like us, to think like us. But they didn't come here to follow us. They came here to remind us of who we are. So if you have a child who's been labeled autistic, see them clearly. They're not sick. They're not less. They're not delayed. They are light. They're wisdom. They're teachers wrapped in tiny bodies. Be patient. Be present. And most importantly, stop calling them artistic. Call them advanced, because they are. What the advanced soul came to teach the parent is patience is power. These children does not respond to forced timelines or pressure. They move at the rhythm of the divine timing, not ego urgency. They're teaching the parent to slow down, observe, and allow. They're also teaching you emotional mastery, because these children communicate energetically. Parents are called to become emotionally intelligent. If the patient is chaotic inside, the child will mirror it externally, often through behavior, silence, or disconnection. They're showing you can't teach me calm until you become it. Vibration over language. The child is tuned into frequency, not words. Tones, energy, and feeling matters more than what's said. They're here to reawaken the original human language. Energy plus vibration. Unconditional presence. You can't fix them. You can only witness them in their fullness. And that's the real healing. They're teaching you how to be instead of constantly do. Breaking ancestry patterns. These children often come through family with generation of suppressed emotion, control, trauma, or disconnect. Their frequency disrupt that. They're here to break the whole karmic loop, starting with their parents. So yes, that advanced child came not to be taught, but to teach. They came to awaken the parent, but only if the parent is ready to listen in a new way. So what does that mean? Stop trying to fix them. Start listening to their emotion, not just their words. Heal your own energy so they don't have to mirror it anymore. Because when you shift, they shift. And that's the magic. If you're blessed to raise an advanced soul, honor the mission you both agreed to before this life. They chose you, not because you're perfect, but because you were ready. You're not just parenting a child, You're walking beside a master teacher in disguise. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for doing the inner work. And most of all, thank you for loving beyond the labels. I speak like this because I have two advanced souls, and I had to learn how to communicate with them through my emotions. Hope this helped. Peace, love, light. This is the Phoenix Voice 74. Welcome to Remembrance.